Welcome to the quantum crypto portion of quantum feedback, where we're feeding forward into the field our energy, our finances, so that those finances may have a magnifying ripple effect as the quantum financial system is born in the decade of disruption. So let's dive in to quantum crypto. Welcome back to the quantum cryptoverse. Today we're going to do a little market update just to wrap up the year. It's the 30th of December 2021, and we're going to look at XRP and just check out what it's doing now in the market cycle and what we can expect moving into 2022. So here we have the daily chart with XRP, and as you can see, we have been trading here for quite a while in this little wedge. So there's a clear compression wedge here, a descending wedge, and I'll just draw that out, the support and resistance lines. That's kind of what we are looking at here. And as you can see, it is touching all these support lines. We're touching it right now. So every time it actually touches a support line, as it does here and here and here, these are great buying opportunities. This is the perfect time to really be getting into the market, or even just topping up your bag, buying the dip, as it were. Not financial advice. None of this is financial advice, but this is just entertainment of the unfurling of the quantum financial system, and XRP will be the heart of that whole system. So that's really like where we are now in the market cycle. And as you can see, I don't know if we can zoom out here. Let's get off that thing and we'll zoom out, and I'll try and show you the actual where we were in comparison to, where we can potentially go. As if this token starts to light up and it starts to, turn the engines on, as it were, as a Christmas tree. As you can see, we're still on this 4-year triangle. We are waiting for the breakout. So if you look at this now, this is a 4-year sort of descending wedge, or whatever you want to call it. We're seeing the support and resistance lines, and right now we are like days, weeks, and months away from breaking through this. Now, when this breaks through it, it's hard to really tell where it's going to go, considering all the partnerships and stuff that's been happening in the background for Ripple and for XRP. But these are interesting times that we are in, and this is these are perfect buying opportunities in my opinion. Not financial advice. So it's like, yeah, I mean, lots of people are price predicting it will go to $10 this bull run, and that will be on the breakout of where we are right now. We'll see a little bit of a breakout here as it's W bottoming. So we're getting a W bottom, and then it's going to go up, test again, test the $2 level, jump around there, and, who knows where it's going to go up to if it doesn't just go like in a kind of a straight line up kind of thing. And that's typically what XRP does. Look at this line. It goes pretty much straight up, straight vertical. So, that is really where what we're looking at here. We're looking at a breakout time. It's kind of like the end of all the supports and resistances. It has to do something. And with all the news that's been happening with XRP and the adoption and everything being implemented at breakneck speed to get the new financial infrastructure plugged in to the mainframe of the world, with ISO20022, and us being in 2022 almost, and the lawsuit and everything, starting to settle and starting to get itself sorted out. It's had enough time now for them to get all of the banks on board, and to arrange for all those partnerships to be in place and to be ready for when, for whatever happens next. And that's really why we're here, because this isn't just an ordinary crypto. This is a crypto that has ties into the future vision of the world. And it's, that's a big playing a big key to, you know, to deciphering which one's going to have the most upside, because when they do turn and flip on the switch and do what they're going to do, you know, a $10 XRP will bring us all the way up to, you know, this point up here. Let's draw some lines. Whoa. $10 XRP is kind of up there. And, you know, that's like a 10x at this point, a bit more. And, you know, that's really the minimum, you know, that we're looking at here in terms of price action. And that typically for XRP, that could happen over the span of a couple of weeks. So, you know, that's a good time. It's a good time to be involved. It's a good time to have a bag. It's a good time to top up that bag. Okay, now, as you can see, we are on the XRP chart, XRP to Bitcoin chart, and we are just going to take a look at this chart as well, just to check it out, because, you know, this is the main trading pair. These are the two top dogs. You've got Bitcoin, the top dog, and XRP getting market share off Bitcoin. So here we are, we're in this descending wedge again. And we are just breaking out. Now, if we zoom into this here, we can see that we're just in the process of just making our first little breakout here from this pattern. And it'll be interesting to see how this plays out over the next couple of weeks, you know, because we've just seen this dip right there down to that level, wicking out any potential, you know, leverage traders. So that's the XRP to Bitcoin chart, and it's looking bullish as fuck. Timing is now. Yeah, I mean, that's where we are in the market cycle. It just takes time, you know, like it just takes time. Every one of these candles is one day, you know, and obviously we all thought that this was going to happen a lot quicker, but it just takes time to play out. You know, all these support and resistance lines, essentially that's just what has to be done, you know, for the historical evidence in the chart. So, you know, just looking at it from a big picture and looking at it from, you know, I guess a really heavily loaded, lots of focus, lots of attention, lots of partnerships, lots of money involved in this coin. It's just going to take its time until it's ready, and then it's going to go. So I'm looking forward to sharing that with you. We're going to, you know, pop the champagne when that happens, because it's just been a long time coming. So, you know, like I was looking at this, I was essentially maybe like you, maybe not like you, but, you know, I was buying XRP down here, and then it shot up to up here. And then, you know, I just kept buying along the way. I was leverage trading along the way down here, lost some money, but then I found a nice little juicy position there, like 60 cents, and rode it up, and rode it all the way down, rode it all the way down, rode it all the way down. So it's like, you know, I'm holding this for the long term, so that, you know, we can just see where all that goes, essentially, and recover some of those losses. Anyway, so that's really my story of trading, leverage trading, and a little bit about that, and how this has been teaching us patience more than anything. Anyway, the quantum financial system doesn't happen overnight. So let's practice some more patience and buy the dip. I'll see you on the next one.